Good morning, everybody. Mike Vacchi, Princetontrader here for Mr. Topstep with your Tuesday morning pre-market webcast. Okay, I got the daily chart here, and yesterday was a really basically just a holiday trade. We really didn't do much. It was a pretty tight range. You could scalp a little bit here and there, but it was not conducive to big momentum, day trading, and a lot of that had to do with the Columbus Day holiday. So we're back at full strength today. In looking at the daily chart, what I've done here is I've put up a trend line that I've been using with my subscribers for some time. Andy, one of my subscribers, came up with this, and we have been looking at a symmetrical triangle for a long time, and it had worked out pretty well. We broke through the triangle here, and on Friday we went and tested the upper Bollinger Band, and what we have been talking about on the service is that it's likely to come back down and test this trend line. Well, here we are. Tested it yesterday, and it tested it today. If it continues to hold, if the lows today hold down at 45.5, that may go ahead and be, potentially a decent long trade for another move back up to highs. If this line is lost, then it is the bear's opportunity to push things toward the lower Bollinger Band. Down at 1430. So today, for me, is a pretty important day. I think today we're going to decide what this market wants to do for the rest of the week, whether it wants to try to push up to new highs from, effectively a higher low versus the 24 low, or if it wants to go ahead and test that 24 low for a potential double bottom down and around the lower Bollinger Band. So, some days are super duper complex, other days are not. And there's just a ton of wood down at this 46 level. You've got the 20-day simple moving average, you've got that trend line, you've got two pivots, the 9-day and the 20-day, that are both sitting down there in lockstep at 46.5, 46.67. So the chances that we see that level today during the regular session, I think, are pretty good. I don't think the market is going to get away with going there in the middle of the night and have that be sufficient. So I would be looking for a little bit of a pullback during the course of the morning, back down to that 46.45 level. And at that point, the market is going to make a decision about what it wants to do, bull or bear, over the rest of today and potentially for the rest of the week. So that's what I'm looking at. That's what's on my charts. So use stops, everybody. Please use stops. We've got Euro headlines. There's nonsense going on in Greece, and the next headline could be a perceived fix or perceived wheels coming off of the Europe situation, and that will move this market substantially. So please use stops when you trade, even if it's short day trades, and that means you're going to get stopped out sometimes. But it beats having taking 20 handles in the other direction, which is literally what could happen with some of these Europe headlines. So you're going to sacrifice a couple positions along the way, but when something significant does happen that you were on the wrong end of, you'll thank me. Okay, so everybody have a fantastic day. Mike Vacchi, Princeton Trader for Mr. Topstep. I'll be back tomorrow morning with another webcast. Trade 'em well, everybody.